The biggest problem international students have had over the years in securing admission, free tuition admissions here in Finland in colleges and in the universities, is because they require you to have a certificate to prove your English language proficiency. But tada, in this video, I'm going to share an opportunity for you that only requires you to have studied in English or at least know English language and have a proof of higher secondary education. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Loveth, and in today's video we're bringing you an opportunity for you to move to Finland to study for free. And this opportunity right here is new. It's like nothing you've seen before. And in this video I'm going to explain everything to you. Application is quite ongoing as we are speaking right now. I'm going to walk you through the application form, how you will get to the application form, and how you can fill the application online and submit. You do not have to pay anything for the application. It's absolutely free. You do not have to have proof of English language proficiency test. That's one thing that have been keeping us away from applying to a lot of programs and opportunities out here. They are definitely going to check your ability to speak and understand English language during the interview, which is going to be online. Like, everything about this opportunity is given. A lot of people will come in the comment section saying things like, it's not for international people, it's not for people from abroad. Well, they are trying to convince you not to apply so that they have more options for them and the chances to get admitted. Don't be fooled, okay? So all you can do for me is just stick to this video from start to finish. I have told you guys, asking uninformed questions is of no use because you're not going to get answers to them. If you do not watch this video thoroughly from start to finish, your questions will sound stupid. Sorry for saying that, but because you did not watch the video, all the questions you're asking are already answered in the video, and nobody has time to answer the same questions over and over again. So please do me a favor, like this video, share it with your friends and family, and watch thoroughly through. Now I'm going to take you to the school website. You're going to see everything for yourself. And please follow every single guide, because there is some little mistakes and movement that you would make and you will lose the steps. I'm going to try to explain everything step by step. The school in question is Redu. So if you open your Google tab like this one, then you go to the search bar and write redu.fi, just like I've written, and then you're going to search. Now, here is the school website, Redu. As you can see right here, the whole information here is in Finnish, because of course my computer automatically opens Finnish websites in Finnish. Now, if you come up here, these are like their website. If you come up right here, you will see on the upper right corner of the page, you will see ENG. This is when you want to turn this page into an English page that you can read things in English. But don't do that. Don't turn this page to English yet. Because if you do, you are not going to see this application that is ongoing. You know, over the years, before I learned to understand and read and understand Finnish language, I used to think that Finnish websites are exactly the same when you turn them from one language to the other. Just the difference is the change in language, but it's not true. So there are some information that will disappear once you change to a different language other than the original language of the website, which is Finnish. Now, I want you to remain like this. Follow me. Do not change it to English yet, or you will get stuck. Now, we are going to scroll down to here. If you see here, it reads, this particular black spot here reads, Haussa nyt koulutuskalenteri. Now you're going to click on read more. Read more. Lue lisää is read more in Finnish. This literally means the schools or the courses where application is currently ongoing. Now we are going to scroll down. Here, all you see here, I know it's not in English, but all you see right here on this green side where it's written in green, they are all courses And then this is the application period, hakupatu. That's the when the application ends. And the paikakunta is the location of the program. And the alchemist aika is when the program starts. Don't change it to English yet. Now you're going to scroll a bit down with me. Read through this green part. You will see right after this asiakkaan kohtaaminen ja ohjaaminen tutkinnon osa sosiaali- ja terveysalan perustutkinto. After this one, you will see here cook, vocational qualification in restaurants and catering services. This particular program is written in English. This is a clear inkling. Of course, it's been confirmed from the school that they take the program is in English, and you will see more on that program once I click this link. Click on it, on the green part, okay? Now, it has opened the page in English for you. At least the basic information of the program. Cook, vocational qualification in restaurants and catering. And then when you scroll down here, it still has some basic information in Finnish. It's saying that it is contact teaching. That is the Lahi Opiskelu contact teaching. And it's saying that it is a college right here. And the koulutus aika, I don't want you to change this page in Finnish to English yet. Even though the rest of the thing they are going to show now is in English because they want you to understand what the program is about. Now it says that the study program koulutus aika here. Study program starts from the 11th of March 2025 and ends on the 31st of May 2027. So it's roughly a 2-year program. And the Paikkakunta, that's the location, is in Rovaniemi, is Lapland to be precise. Now, we are going to Hakupatu. Hakupatu means that the application ends on the 15th of January 2025. Now that you've come a bit here, this green thing you see here is hae koulutukseen. That means apply to this program. This is where you click once we have gone through these informations here and you're ready to apply with all your documents already in your computer. Now, this is now additional information of the program. You see, they wrote this part in English for you. This qualification is for you who are interested in food and flavors. As a cook, you will need to have quick and steady hands, good eye for aesthetics and creative skills. Now, the koulutuksen tavoite, that's the goal of the program, is that as a cook, you will have a deep understanding of the ingredients and the food. You can read through this yourself. At least this part is in English. This is where it reads hakeutuminen. It means application. Now it says you will need to have good here. You will need to have good written and oral skills in English language. If you have a language certificate, you can attach it into your application. In the interview, you will prove your English language skills. Now, I am telling you that they said here plainly that your language skills will be tested in the interview. If you have a certificate or Duolingo certificate or IELTS of English language proficiency that you want to attach, please do attach that. But that does not mean that if you don't have any, that you cannot apply. You can apply because your English proficiency skills will be tested on the interview and not by the proof of a certificate. Now, what do you need to apply? Basic knowledge, higher secondary education, be it your WAEC and your NECO and or any other thing that proves that you have studied for higher secondary education. Now that we've gone through this thing, you can read carefully yourself so that we don't waste time. Now we are going to move over to higher koulutukseen. That's apply to this program. Now I'm going to click on that. And here we are. Because I have my computer all the time in Finnish, everything automatically comes in Finnish. But this actual page has an English version, okay? Now, as you can see right here on the upper side, it has English or Finnish. At this point, you can translate. It's just by this point that you can translate to English so that you understand what you're feeling and where. Now, this application is already ongoing. It's already started since October, okay? And October the 2nd, and here we have till the 15th of January to apply for it. Now, this application form is the simplest of application form I've seen. Here it asks for your surname, which is your last name. Fill that here. Here is your first names. First names means your two other names, which is your English or your and your traditional name. Whatever other names that you have except apart from your last name should be filled out here the way it is in your international passport. Now, your nickname is the name you want to be called. Kutsunimi, that's what they call it in Finnish. Put that here. Out of your first names, which one do you prefer to be called on? Write that there. Now, here is asking for social security number. If you're not a resident of Finland, you do not have that number. It's for those that are legitimate residents of Finland. Now, what you do here is that it says, I do not have a Finnish personal identification number. Right here it reads. So all you need to do is click on this box right here, and then it will automatically rule out that page for you. So you don't have to fill the social security number. Now, moving down, date of birth. Make sure to write your date of birth with the sample that you see here that's been given. Then you choose your nationality, you choose your gender, and you choose your mother tongue. They have all ranges of all languages here. And that's it about that part. Now you scroll down to applicant contact information. That's your contact information. Now you're going to put your own address, your home address, regardless of whichever country you are living in. Put it here. And if you have a place of business, you put it here. And you have a telephone number. Remember to put your telephone number with the country code. Put it here. And the country of residence, you choose your country of residence from here. Now, postal code, every country and location in every country has that. If you don't know yours, find it in Google. It's there. Postal code, put it there, and the country, put it there, and as well as your email. Like I always urge you guys, make sure that your email is absolutely correct, because that's where they contact you the minute you submit this application form. If it's wrong, you get nothing from them, and that will be the end of your application. Now, applicant's previous education. Here you prove highest completed degree. You put that. You can add more right here. It says more. So you can add more if you want to add all your degrees, and I suggest that you add as much as possible. If you've worked for it and you've learned, you have the right to use it to your own advantage. So don't minimize your academic achievement for this application. Now you can put performance year, academy, and staff. Moving down to work history and work situation. Here you put work situation at the moment. Are you working? Are you unemployed? Are you what? And others, you describe what the situation are. You're a student, you say that. Now, moving forward to employer information. That's your employer. You add that there. I'm interested in apprenticeship training. Now, apprenticeship training is a different thing from just going for a study. It means that you have a workplace, and the workplace, which is your employer, are supporting you to go for this particular program. And then when you're completing it, you're working it, you're studying alongside your work. So it's not basically suitable if you are not a resident of Finland who is already working as a chef, or at least as a kitchen attendant or something, and your employer wants you to improve. Now, that is what you should know. So if you're not interested in that, don't check this box, okay? Because if you check it, it will drop down more information for you because they would want to know more about your employer. Now, additional information. Where did you find out about this training? That you need to tell. It could be from, if you drop down here, from a mail, from a friend, from wherever, from me, you can put that there. And then reasons for applying. So you have 2,000 characters to supply these reasons for applying, as you can see right here, 2,000 characters. So take your time. This is motivational later. It is important, but you're not going to attach it. You're just going to copy it wherever you've written it and paste it here, or then write it directly into this box. Okay, it's a highlightable, you can write into it. Now you need to convince them why they should take you and not other people. And remember, there is no entrance exam, so all you write here will be the basis for them to invite you for the interview. I'm sure it's not everybody that will get there to the interview, so make sure you take your time to convince them in this application all that you think one should know about your competence and why you should be taken for this program. Now, do you have any questions for them? If you are not living in Rovaniemi at the moment, how do you plan to organize your housing livelihood during the studies? Here is where you write about your sponsorship plan, that you are so much ready. Your proof of fund is already sitting down somewhere and waiting for them to give you admission. Explain in details, okay? And here is where you attach, additional documents, whatever thing that you need to attach, IELTS certificate, Duolingo certificate, whatever you have. Just attach as much as you can. And after that, it will ask you here, the form, sending the application. The form uses an encrypted SSL protected connection. You have to click that you agree here in this small box right here so that it will be green in color. And then you want to get emails from them about advertisements and stuff and about the school, then you click this one also. If you do not want, you just ignore it. After that, you can now click this submit an application and it will automatically be submitted. You know that I am always a fan of study route. Why? Because it's one of the legitimate way to move abroad. This sponsorship, visa sponsorship and stuff, sometimes it can get you stuck in a country or even almost facing deportation. But with study route, it's a very simple process. You apply, you gain admission, you apply for residence permit, you get permit, and you're in Finland. And some of you might ask, now that I've applied for this other school, can I still apply for this one? Yes, the answer is yes. Application, different schools has no connection to each other. In fact, in some occasions, some school that you have already applied in January, you can still apply them in August. It doesn't matter. You have to apply as much as you need to apply. There is no limitation to applications, except during the general joint application, which has that you must have 6 universities or universities of applied sciences in one application, nothing more. That's when there is only limitation. As for all these separate individuals, colleges, applications, you can apply as much as you have. And another tip that I want to share with you is that although these people said that you do not need to prove your English language proficiency, if you already have any certificate that proves that you know English or that you studied in English, please attach that in this application. It is going to hasten up your application process. They would know, okay, this person is coming with English language proficiency already, even though they are going to test it more during the interview. Also, if you have work experience and you want to add that to your application, that will be a plus. Do not forget to do that. If you watched this video up until this point, thank you so much for watching through and thoroughly, and best of luck in your application. See you in our next video. Bye guys.